Hi everybody. So today I want to talk about Kidney 1 or Yong Quan, which is the bubbling spring, and it's the beginning of the kidney meridian. So this point, absolutely beautiful. It's great for low stamina, willpower issues, and strength if you're having issues with strength around in the body, so low vitality. From traditional Chinese medicine point of view, it's said to link us back in with the earth. So it's like a very grounding and nourishing point. A bit like if you can imagine that it sends the roots down into the earth. And you'll understand why when I show you the location in a moment. So with this point, it really helps to recharge. And so if you're looking at things like fear, and anger, what it does is it draws the energy down, right down through the body. So it calms from that point of view. And if you're looking at sadness and anxiety, it grounds the energy, kind of softens it. It kind of helps to um, hold you and contain you and draw you down very gently. And it's, yeah, an absolutely lovely point. Other physical things that it works with, as you could imagine with this point being so grounding, is it calms the spirit. So anything to do with heads, anxiety, headaches, tinnitus, also eye issues if you have blurry vision. And then if you're looking at things like confusion and the dizziness and stress side of things as well. Yeah, and anything to do with memory. So absolutely really beautiful point to know. And without further ado, let's have a look at where it is. So before I show you, I'm going to say there is a trigger warning at this point because some people don't like to see feet. So if you don't like to see feet, I will say to you, stop watching the video now. And if you can cope with seeing the sole of my foot, then continue on because that's where this point is. So it's a third down from between the second and third metacarpal, and the metacarpal are the toes. So if I show you, if I bring the sole of my foot up, this is the second and third metacarpal, and you're looking for a point that is a third down. So if you squeeze your toes, you'll see there's a lovely indentation that happens around that point. So it's a third down from the heel. So there's the line going up to that point there, just between the second and third metacarpal. And if you imagine you're taking a third down from there, so tuck in your toes and you'll find that lovely indentation here. And again, it was, as with all the points, I like to place my thumb on the other side so I can get a nice grip, and then very gently drawing the energy in. So clockwise, if you're facing into the sole of the foot, clockwise will draw the energy out, and anti-clockwise will draw the energy in. Yeah, I think that's right. Actually, clockwise, no, clockwise the energy goes out, and then anti-clockwise the energy comes in. I think that's what I said. Anyway, so working with that point, there's a few other ways that you can work with it rather than bringing your finger in if you want to. So get yourself barefooted. I know it's quite cold out there at the moment in England, but if you're somewhere where it's warmer, or if you can bear the cold, take your socks and shoes off, go and stand on the earth and do some walking from the heel onto the toes. You're rolling your foot from the heel down towards the toe, and just play around with seeing if you can feel into that point and that sense of connection around that bubbling spring point. Another thing I sometimes like to do is getting a ball, like a tennis ball, because it's quite soft, and you can just roll that part of the foot on that if you're feeling like you need a boost of energy and a grounding, and you need to, yeah, lift your spirits. So it's a bit like it kind of wakes up the system, this point, so it grounds as well as wakes up the system. So it's a bit like having some sunshine or drawing up some energy from your roots and nourishing you. Really beautiful point. So that's Kidney 1, Yong Quan, bubbling spring, point everybody should know. Hope you have fun with that, and yeah, take care until next time, and I'll see you again.